why science fair? I get that question a lot. Why am I such a proponent of science fair, and why do I do it with the students in my classroom? So the answer is easy. It's like the perfect project-based learning activity. Students get to choose something that they're highly interested in, and they get to explore it and take it as far as they want it to go. Our NGSS standards say that students are supposed to not just know the material, but they're supposed to actively ask questions, explore, collect data, evaluate the data, and then present what they know, present their knowledge. Science Fair provides all of those opportunities in one project. It covers all areas of our curriculum. Students get to research, they get to read scientific articles, they get to do math and graphing that's relevant to them. It's just the perfect project that students can get excited about, and teachers can support the students where they're at and continue to teach them to dig further and to strive for success. And success isn't measured by anything other than the student's willingness to persevere, to learn more, to try harder, to try again, to retest. Science Fair is an amazing experience for students and levels the playing field for all students, regardless of their socioeconomic background. They get support in an area of interest from true scientists. Everyone should participate in Science Fair.
I like Science Fair because every year I get to do projects based on my interest. Every year I do my Science Fair project based on gymnastics, my sport.
Going into my 9th consecutive Science Fair, I'd like to share some benefits of doing it. The first one is it's rewarding to complete your challenge that you set. If you make a really, really hard challenge, at the end when you're done, you're like, I'm awesome. Second, you learn skills that you can use later in life, like divide and conquer, where if you have a really big problem like a super hard part of your science fair process, you can take that giant problem and just divide it into smaller parts. And third, you get to practice talking to adults who are actual scientists, and afterwards it makes you feel all smart.
The science fair was required for me for 3 years at my middle school, and sometimes it wasn't too much fun, but a lot of times it was pretty fun. And it also helped me learn how to take quantitative data and how to graph, which really helps me in my algebra class.
Hi, I'm a mom of 2 students that have gone through the Sunol Glen Science Fair, and then they've made it onto the Alameda County Fair. I have to say the number one thing I think they got out of the fair is the life skill of being able to present in front of experts in their fields and in front of big groups of people. My son won the Zone 7 Water Award, and he got up in front of their board meeting, about 60 adults, and had absolutely no problem displaying his project and explaining his project. And I think that's a huge life skill.
I like science fair because it lets me choose from a range of topics that I'm interested in, and I'm also just very interested in science. It's also a hands-on activity which helps me learn better.
As a freshman in biology, I now realize how beneficial science fair was to me because I know how to do the scientific method and I know by instinct what I need to record.
Hi, good afternoon. The reason I like science fair is because it's a nice experience to learn how to do your own experiments on your own, and you could learn how to be and feel like a scientist. And this year I got to experience burning clothes and figuring out the flammability of different fabrics with fabric softener. Thank you.
Hi, I've had the opportunity to work in science fair as a judge in middle school and the high school level at both school and county level, and I've also had my own children participate in science fair. And the 2 key things that I've really appreciated that are valuable in it is, 1, the ability to really master public speaking, to watch students learn how to defend their arguments and their experimentation in front of adult judges. And the second one, I really believe, as a practicing scientist and engineer, the opportunity for students to really move from a regime in which school is really about memorizing facts to a new regime for science fair where you're actually discovering new learnings around new questions asked. Thank you.
The reason I like science fair is because I'm able to talk in front of people and in front of actual scientists and know that there are women scientists.
I like science fair because it helps me talk to judges and better my speech as an adult, and I love doing the projects that I like.
I like science fair because you get to learn all sorts of new things through the projects and you build a new sense of confidence.
As a parent of a science fair participant, supporting my kids in their projects is a great time for bonding. And to watch them grow with each project, with each problem that they solve. And their sense of accomplishment is something I feel inside as well. But on the other hand, as a judge of science fair, what I do notice is that over the years, with each project, the kids become more and more confident in how they interact with not just adults, but adults who might even seem a little intimidating at first, being scientists or engineers. And they gain this confidence through many, many hours of hard work where they solve problems. And problem solving is a very important part of life in general. And of course, you can't solve a problem if you don't really try hard and you just give up. So science fair also teaches you persistence, how to persevere through your problems until it's solved. And that is a skill employers want. Now, all of this might be important. The most important thing for me is I'm just curious. I like to know why things work and how things work and ask questions. Don't we all? Science fair does that for us.